I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create this, I'm gonna create that. I'm gonna make music, I'm gonna start YouTube. I'm gonna build this business. How many times have you heard someone tell you that? How many times have you told that to yourself? You say you're gonna start these things, and then you start it. But do you keep showing up? Do you keep disciplined even though you don't see the result? This is what I'm gonna be talking about today. You know, the key to your success is actually just showing up. If you show up, that's half the battle already won. The hardest thing to do, well, it seems like the hardest thing to do, is just start. I know you've been thinking about writing that book. I know you've been thinking about recording that song. I know you've been thinking about painting that art. I know you've been thinking about producing that beat. But you just have this thing of not having the energy to do it. You feel like you don't have the energy to do it. You feel like it's too much effort even to start. So you end up putting it off. Or you say, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it next week. See, that's that procrastination slipping in. You know? It's like you're putting it off because of the perceived effort. But at the end of the day, when you do show up, when you're actually doing the task, you'll realize that time does fly past. And it seems effortless. Once you really get into that flow state and you really start, working, you really start working towards, that goal, really working towards that project that you have going on. But the thing that you need to do is just realize that you just need to start. Just start, man. There's ways that we can make it easier for us to start. Thing I did with this YouTube channel is I made sure I put my camera on my table. So every time I'm on the table, every time I'm at my desk in my room, I see the camera there and I'm like, cool, I might as well film a video. So really the aim is just to make it as simple as possible for you to get going, to get started. Think about it. If your camera or your piano pad, your MIDI keyboard, or your laptop to write your book is all locked away in a cupboard, it's gonna be harder for you to even get that out, get on the table, and get working. Whereas if it's already out there, when you take a seat, you'll see it on the table, be like, cool, might as well do it. There's less resistance. Yeah, so really the key is just starting and start showing up. And if you want to show up more, make sure you have less resistance to really start the task that you want to. I think it takes about 21 days to form a habit. That's what they say. 21 days. Can you do something for 21 days to make it a lifestyle? Can you keep working on your art for 21 days to really make it a locked in, solidified habit? A habit so when you do it, it doesn't even feel like there's effort there anymore and you just always show up. It's part of your identity. Can you do that for 21 days? Just 21 days for that to happen. But you just have to make sure you keep showing up. You keep getting better. You keep improving. It's all about that self-discipline. Kind of the easiest way that kind of really helps me in a way, that helps me get started on things, is I like to think of myself when I'm older, when I'm an older person, 70, 80, and I look back on my life and I'm like, wow, I really didn't start the things that I wanted to, and I didn't keep consistent with it. Imagine all the regret you would feel if you didn't keep consistent with the things that You know, you think of, because we all have things that we think of every single day. Let's be real. We have things that we think of every single day, things that we want to do, things that we think we can do. But it's our own mind, our own thoughts that keep holding us back. You know, that keep holding us back and prevent us from showing up. You know, it's very important that, you know, we do show up for our goals, because over time, because with consistency comes great results. You know, I know me, I'm going to be consistent with this YouTube channel. I'm going to continue to post every day. And it's something new for me. I've never really done anything like this before. But I know over time I will get better. It's the same with music. I also make music. When I first started rapping, it felt uncomfortable. When I first started producing beats, it felt uncomfortable. But I just kept showing up, kept showing up, kept showing up. And all of a sudden, you know, I've got good. I got good at rapping, I got good at producing. Now my next thing is marketing. I'm going to keep showing up with marketing my music every day. It might not be the best method right now, but I know if I keep at it, keep thinking of ways to get better, keep getting the content, listening to people who've done it before, I will eventually over time be great at marketing my music. But I just have to keep showing up, keep posting. I have to keep learning, keep developing my mindset, keep thinking of ways in which I could get better. But most of all, just keep disciplined and keep persistent. Showing up is persistence, and persistence is key to whatever idea of success you have. There's so many people that I talk to that say, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm looking into this, I'm looking into that. Years go by, you ask them about it, and they're still in the same position. Because they actually haven't done anything. They haven't showed up, they haven't started. It's because they're distracting themselves from their goals, their purpose. Distracting themselves from what they know they should actually be doing. Because we all have a conscience. We all know that there's something that we ought to be doing, but we're not doing it. Due to laziness. Due to, again, procrastination. Due to fear. Due to all these things. We just need to make sure that we just show up. Just make it a goal just to show up. And you notice all those negative thoughts you have. You know, when you start a new task, when you're thinking of something new to start, you're gonna have an influx of negative thoughts, an influx of them, saying that, oh, you can't do it. But then if you just start the task, right, those thoughts go, and you're just focused on this moment. So really, again, that key is just keep showing up. And as a reminder, keep showing up, and in order to keep showing up, make it as easy as possible to show up. Put it in front of you, whatever that is, whether that's a mic, whether that's a camera, whether that's a laptop, just put it in front of you. Put it where it's visible, I should say. Put it where it's visible. So it increases the chances that you actually, do it. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.